Coach education is designed to help coaches promote the mission of Special Olympics, enhance coaching skills, and keep up to date regarding current rules and training techniques. We are exploring new ways to reach more coaches across the state. We are piloting a new coach education format where you will watch the coach education video at your convenience, but before the beginning of your sports season. After the completion of this video, you will complete the athletics quiz. The sports certification will help enable you to coach Special Olympics athletes. This certification will be good for 3 years. Thank you to the coaches who have started their preparations on our coaching levels. There has been a fair amount of confusion regarding this process, so I will attempt to break it down further. Coaches only need to take the courses listed for their level. Courses not listed are great information for you to have, but are not needed for certification purposes. We would like all volunteers who are working with athletes to be Level 1 assistant coaches. At this level, you would need your concussion training as well as a sport-specific training to be renewed every 3 years. Those individuals that only want to coach, this is all you need. No need to change anything you are currently doing. Coaches who want the ability to protest at state level competitions would also need to take the Level 1 Sport Assistance course or the Coaching Unified Sports course if you are a unified sports coach. The course you choose will need to be taken one time. We have moved Principles of Coaching to Level 3. Coaches who want to continue their education and be eligible for U.S. Games can proceed to Level 2 Coach. You will need to have the Level 1 certification first, plus complete the Level 2 Coaching Assistance course. Coaching Special Olympics athletes is a course that SONA is currently finishing, and when complete, it will also be a requirement. Coaches who want to be responsible for the total practice environment and be eligible for U.S. and World Games can progress to Level 3 Head Coach. You would need to have Level 1 and Level 2 certifications in addition to taking the Principles of Coaching course. Head coaches will also be required to take additional courses to maintain their certification. We will not add athletes at the starting line. You can list an athlete or partner on your roster as an alternate if they have comparable times to the original members that they would be replacing. Alternates are used for relays only. You cannot place an athlete's name down as an alternate for the 100. Athletes participating in assisted walk events must use a device. An assistant to support the athlete does not count as a device. A rope will not count as a device. Per Special Olympics International rules, athletes must provide their own assisted devices. Assisted devices may consist of canes, crutches, or a walker. This will be enforced, and athletes without an assisted device will be disqualified. Coaches are allowed to be on the track assisting athletes during the 10-meter coach-assisted walk event only. Athletes who are in a walking race and are deemed to have run by an official will be disqualified. 1 foot in touch with the ground at all times will constitute a walk. Athletes are not allowed to enter walking events and running events. They must choose one method of movement. Athletes may participate in up to 4 events in athletics if this is their only sport. Relays at the end of the day on Friday will not count towards an athlete's event total. Unified relay teams will consist of 2 unified teammates and 2 athletes. We cannot guarantee start times for events. If you need to arrive late or leave early on Friday, be conscious of that when signing up for events. There will be a designated team area for tents. For those locations, view the relevant venue maps. Throw combinations. Athletes may sign up for a maximum of 2 throws. An athlete may sign up for the following combinations: shot put turbo jab or softball throw turbo jab. Each athlete shall be allowed 3 non-consecutive attempts. The longest attempt shall be used for scoring. The athletes who throw further than 30 meters in the softball throw have mastered this skill, and they should progress to the shot put. The shot shall be put from the shoulder with one hand only. When the competitor takes a stance in the circle to commence a put, the shot shall touch or be in close proximity to the neck or the chin, and the hand shall not be dropped below this position during the action of putting. The shot shall not be taken behind the line of the shoulders. The put shall be declared foul and shall not be measured if, after entering the circle and starting the put, the competitor commits any of the following: uses any method contrary to the definition of a legal put, or causes the shot to fall on or outside the lines marking the landing sector. Turbo Jav. The minimum weights shall be 300 grams for males 8 to 15 years of age, and 300 grams for females, and 400 grams for male. The mini javelin must be held by the grip with one hand only. The mini javelin shall be thrown over the shoulder or upper part of the throwing arm and may not be slung or hurled. Measurement. The measuring of each throw shall be made from where the implement first touched the ground to the inside edge of the arc. Jumps. Athletes may not sign up for both the running long jump and standing long jump. Each athlete shall be allowed 3 non-consecutive attempts. The longest attempt shall be used for scoring. The distance will be measured from the closest impression in the landing area made by any part of the body or limbs. Athletes must be able to jump 1 meter for the running long jump. That is the distance from the board to the pit. Athletics divisions will, in general, run in numerical order from Division 1 to the final division. For individual field event competitions, long jump, standing long jump, and the throws, a competitor shall be charged with a foul if the competitor does not initiate an attempt within 1 minute after the competitor's name has been called, in addition to visual indication made by the event judge. Starting a race for track events. In these events, the commands of the starter shall be on your marks, set, and when all competitors are steady, the starter gun shall be fired. Modifications can be requested for silent starts, but must be made in advance. Only 1 false start per race shall be allowed without the disqualification of the athlete responsible for the false start. Any athlete responsible for further false starts in the race shall be disqualified. In all races run in lanes, each competitor shall keep within his or her allocated lane from start to finish. Categories. More states are moving toward this format. You can see that there is a progression from category to category. The idea is to continue to challenge your athletes when they have mastered a skill set. Athletes must choose a category and may only compete in the events listed in that category. Athletes may compete in up to 4 events, not including relays. If an athlete participates in 3 athletics events or more, they may not compete in any other sport that is offered at state summer games. Events that may overlap categories will be heated together. Our categories progressively become more challenging from Category 1 to Category 4. Please record your throws and your jumps in meters. If you mark in feet, we need to know so that it can be converted. It makes a big difference with divisioning. 5 feet equals 1.5 meters. However, 5 meters equals 16.4 feet. In Category 1, we have wheelchair and assisted events, as well as standing long jump, softball throw, wheelchair shot put, regular shot put, and turbo jav. Category 2 will see walking events, 25-meter walk through the 800-meter walk, as well as the standing long jump, running long jump, shot put, turbo jav, and the softball throw. Category 3, we start to see our running events, 25-meter through the 400-meter run. We will also have 4x100-meter relay, 4x100-meter unified relay, and our 4x4 relays, both regular and unified. Running long jump, turbo jav, shot put, and softball throw. In Category 4, we have our further distance runs, 200 meters and up. We will also have our 4x100-meter relay and unified relay, our 4x400-meter regular and unified relay, and then we will have running long jump, shot put, turbo jav, and the softball throw. This concludes the training session for athletics. You will now be directed to complete the athletics quiz. Upon successful completion of the quiz, you will receive your athletics sports certification. Thank you for your hard work, dedication, and countless hours you provide to ensure that athletes and partners have a rewarding experience with Special Olympics. Reach out to me at bpolk@somt.org for any athletics questions, or join us on the third Thursday of each month for Inside the Huddle, as the SOMT sports team will be available to answer sports-related questions. Good luck and have a great State Summer Games cycle.